Hello, everyone. It's Marie from MarieHayden.com. I'm coming to you completely as I am. There is no filters, there is no editing. There is just Marie and what's in front of you, and my beautiful salt water. So I have been on this amazing journey for those who've been following me along. Let me say that the journey actually started way back in my younger years when I was constantly being misdiagnosed with all sorts of bronchial issues, bronchial pneumonia, bronchitis, strep throat, had my tonsils taken out at age 11. By the time I was 17, I'd been given every antibiotic, and the doctor finally said, "There's no more for you. I can't give you any more antibiotics." And I left that doctor's office going, what do I do now? That was a great thing to happen to me because I went to a naturopath. I ended up exploring my allergies and my intolerances. I had everything from holding electrodes to pricking my finger to scratch tests to doing my hair analysis, which today I still use. I'm a huge proponent of hair analysis. It's been my go-to with my clients as well as my kids. We've all had intolerances and we don't know them. And unfortunately, that doesn't help us in trying to eat foods that serve us. I'm a big believer that we need to be consuming the foods that serve us. I could put 10 people in front of me right now, test all of their hair, and all of their results will be slightly different. And not even sometimes slightly, sometimes they're dramatically different. So if you're interested in getting a hair analysis, by all means, anywhere in the world, I can get you connected with this. And it's all done with a simple snipping of the nape of your neck of 10 strands. We put that into a Ziploc bag, a clear sealable bag, and then we label that bag with your full name, your birth date, and then I send you a code once I've received the payment for the lab requisition. I send that off, and in about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on where you are in the world, I receive all the results back. Now, not only do you receive all of the intolerances that are in your body in terms of food, but you also do receive all of the environmental things that come back. So that could be things like trees, it could be certain animals, fabrics. There's a whole host of environmental things that show up on that list. In addition, you also receive nutrient deficiencies. So little did we know we could be consuming all these foods, especially things that, people always say we want to get a good amount of vitamin C, so they grab a huge thing of orange juice and they schwack it back. Let's not even get into how much glycemic load that is and how toxic that is for you. But this is the correlation that you might be inducing something more detrimental to your health by that glass of orange juice and not getting any vitamin C from it. So one of the cool things about this test is that you get a whole profile of all the nutrients that are deficient in your body. Next, we move on to heavy metals. There's an accumulation. We all have heavy metals. Even Dr. Sara Myhill will state that on all the testing that she's done with this procedure, she doesn't have anybody come back without any heavy metals. So we all have them. They're in our drinking water. They're in certain foods at restaurants because they might use drinking water. They're in some of the soils. I mean, heck, I played in the mud as a kid. I'm sure there was lots of heavy metals there. I lived close to an oil refinery. I can only imagine what was there. And I was also an avid swimmer, so I was sitting in chlorinated water for a good portion of each year. So the next thing that happens is we look at hormones. Yes, can you believe it? Even through your hair. Now, I'm not telling you the actual number of how much hormones you have. It's just meaningfully saying your testosterone might need attention, your thyroid might need attention, your cortisol, and so on and so on. So it's like a red flag, which allows me to then do further testing with you to find out the why behind what's going on with you. So a really good test. And the last one is your gut microbiome. So I'm really excited about this company because I've been with them for a number of years, and it started out as just food intolerances. Then it went to environmental, and now they've added all these things. Now, if that's too overwhelming for you, you can pay for the lower test. But honestly, even if you just get the full test and you kind of just sock the rest of that information away for a later date, that is so important because there's so many like wisdom nuggets in that document that are going to help you down the way. So I just wanted to take the time today to tell you about the lab requisition of the hair analysis test. And I encourage you to either reach out to me or find somebody in your area that can do hair analysis for you. It's a window into just really learning what serves you. So thank you so much for joining me on this topic today. I'm going to end it there because I have a tendency to ramble and talk about way too many things and talk too fast. So I hope I've slowed it down for you all today. Thank you so much for your comments and your feedback. If you're interested in learning more and following along with Marie Hayden, go ahead and subscribe down below and go ahead and press that like button and find more about me at www.mariehayden.com. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.